Hello, you wonderful people. Welcome to my channel. Major says hi from his spot right over there. And with that, let's proceed with today's video and why you all are here. So here's what you will need for the extent of this video. You're going to need some yarn as well as a hook. For this one, it does let you know the dimensions right back here. So it does suggest a 5.5 hook, which I do have right over here. However, it felt a little too big, so I tried to downsize and ended up going with a 5mm hook. That still felt a little big for me, so I'm gonna stick with the same one I used in my previous video, which is 4.5. Of course, feel free to try which one works best for you and what you're trying to do. And with that, let's move on to the next. Once you've picked the needle you want to move forward with, we're going to go ahead and create our foundation chain or basic chain. For a more detailed video on how to go ahead and create that, please check out my video right over here for more details. And so now we're going to go ahead and create our loop. Once we have that, wrap it around your fingers for some tension. We're going to go ahead and do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? But we're going to do an additional one. So our total number, once we start doing the single crochet stitches, will equal 10. Do keep in mind that the loop where my needle is does not count as a stitch. So we do have 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the reason we did 11 to have 10 at the end is because when we do that first single crochet, we don't go into this stitch here. We go into the second one here. So you have 11 and then you have 10 down here. So what you do is you're going to go ahead and poke your hook right through that upper loop, right? So it looks a little bit like a V, right? So you have this one, and you're going to put it through that top. You're going to go ahead and wrap around, pull through. You're going to go ahead and yarn over, pull through both loops. We're going to go ahead and do that again. Hook through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. Let's go ahead and do that again. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. We're going to go ahead and continue doing this. I'm going to go ahead and continue down over. Feel free to pause it here, but I'll go ahead and meet you at that last stitch right over here. Okay, so we have reached that last stitch right there. So you should have counted 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this will give us 10. So that's why I wanted to let you know that at the beginning you do need 11 stitches to create a total of 10, just because we are skipping that one stitch at the top. So once you do that, you're going to notice that you have these two here. You're going to go ahead and do chain 1, and it should look something like that. And once you have that, we're going to go ahead and turn our work around. And then we're going to go ahead and put the needle in that little space right there that you see. You're going to go ahead and put it through those two loops there. So you're going to put the needle through again, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Again, we're going to go and grab those two loops right there, right? There's two loops right through that small little hole there. We're going to bring that up, yarn over, pull through both loops again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. One more time, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops. So we're going to go ahead and do that same thing going forward. Feel free to pause at this point here and continue towards that end. Once you do get to the end of the row, you're going to notice it's a little tight there, right? But you still have the 2 loops there. So you're going to go ahead and still wiggle. Make sure you get both loops, right? So you want to make sure you still have those 2 loops there. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, chain 1, flip your work around, and then we're going to go ahead and continue these single crochets till you have 10 rows. And I'll go ahead and meet you at the end of those. We are about to go ahead and complete that final single crochet stitch just like that. And so by the end of it, your project should look a little like this. Nice little square. You're gonna have 10 on the bottom, 10 rows going up. But yes, that is how you complete single crochet stitches on a small little swatch. Okay, so for the half double crochet, instead of doing 11 chain stitches, we're actually gonna do 12. So once you have your 12 chain stitches, we're gonna go ahead and go 1 chain, 2 chains, yarn over. So this is gonna go before any hook inserts. We're gonna go ahead and put it into the 3rd chain stitch here. So you're gonna go ahead and put it in there, yarn over, and you're gonna pull through 3 loops this time. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. You're going to go ahead and repeat that for the rest of the row, and we'll go ahead and meet back. Okay, we're at that last stitch right there. So again, a yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, just like that. Now you're going to go ahead and chain 2 versus 1. So we're going to chain 1, chain 2, flip your work around, yarn over, insert into that same little space right there. Make sure to grab both loops just like that. Yarn over, pull through. You still have 3 loops. Pull over and through. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull all 3 hooks. So we're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to do it all the way through. And then I'm just gonna pretty much use the same amount of yarn I used for the single crochet. And once I'm done, it should be 8 rows or right about 8 rows of half double crochets. Do make sure to stick around for the additional little tip on how I prefer to do the half double crochet stitch. Now we're getting to that last stitch right there. We're gonna go ahead and insert a hook again, right? We're grabbing those 2 right there, just those 2, and then we're gonna go ahead, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, chain 2 for good measure. And that is how you would do the half double crochet. As I mentioned earlier in my video, there is a way I prefer to do the half double crochet for certain projects. So I still went ahead and I did 12 chain stitches, right? So same thing, we're gonna go ahead and start on that 3rd chain stitch. So 1, 2, right? And then we're gonna do yarn over that 3rd stitch, and we're gonna go ahead and still do the same thing we did, right? So yarn over, and then we're still pulling those same 3 loops, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull to those 3 loops, right? So it's still the same. Let me go ahead and work on this. Feel free to get to that end chain there, and then we'll go ahead and meet up then. Perfect. So now we're at that last chain, right? So we're still going to continue as normal. We're going to go ahead and do yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops. The difference here is I'm still gonna only do 1 chain versus 2. So it's gonna be chain 1, turn your work around, and then we're just gonna continue the same way we have with the half double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 3 loops, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. I'm gonna go ahead and continue this until I've used the same amount of yarn I did for the previous half double crochet style. And then I'm gonna go ahead and catch up and give you guys a comparison of the swatches once we are done. And then from there, you can go ahead and see which one you prefer. I do think that doing chain 1 gives you more cleaner edges versus doing chain 1 and 2. But again, I'll also include a picture of the swatches once we're done for your comparison. And there you have it. So this is what it would look like if you were just to chain 1 versus 2. Stay tuned for the comparison slide shortly hereafter. And here is the comparison slide for you all to compare and see which one you prefer and which one you'd like to use for your projects. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos, please do me the biggest favor by liking or subscribing down below. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.